August 10th, Konami released one of the most devastating decks here in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels. Kashtira. Zone locking 24/7. Your opponent cannot play. They'll immediately click the uninstall button and never play Master Duel ever again. What if I told you that there is a deck that is way better than Kashtira right now? Listen, you know what, guys? I'm gonna give you guys a little history. Remote Duel 2021 champion with Dinos. But, you know, Dinos wasn't my original favorite deck. My favorite deck, I'll be honest, which takes a lot of skill. My favorite deck, True Draco. Everybody clap for me. Yes, I know. Listen, YCS Memphis undefeated 11-0 after twist. Top 16, your boy Team Samurai X1. Salt Lake City, top 32, YCS London. But now they have evolved from True Draco to True Draco Pendulum. True Draco Pendulum. The deck is a pendulum.
I've been summoned.
Bro, why did you come here? What's going on, bro?
I heard Pendulum.
I'm trying to make a True Draco video. Why are you, what's going on? What?
I'm gonna need you to get off my chair. Beautiful trophy this is, my goodness. But you're no Pendulum Master, because the only Pendulum Master here is me. I will take it from here, Sam. I'll show you guys how to build DRACOSLAYERs the best possible way to destroy your opponents. And Kashtira players, don't even bother logging into Master Duel, because you are going to be wasting your time when you lose. Let's go. We're going to build this live for you guys, so you guys can get into the brain of the smartest human being on the planet. All right, how do you spell DRACOSLAYER? All right, DRACOSLAYER. Spelled it wrong. We got, first off, Majesty Pegasus. We got 3 Ignis, 3 Dynamite, 1 Luster. Do not play this card. This is, I guarantee you, a bunch of rookies would look at Draco face off. Oh, this card was great 7 years ago. Is it 2015? No. Play double Ignister. Play one of this, one of that. Don't even play this. You know what? Play one for shits. But that's good. We're going to need to use this. Sam, I'm going to need your credit card.
No problem.
We're going to be buying more Ignis Phoenix, the DRACOSLAYER. You're going to max out of this. Now, I'm going to show you guys a special trick that no one knows. You guys are going to be playing Triple Revolution Dragon. Oh my God. What a beautiful card this is. Next, you're going to need to play Skullcrobat Joker. Do not play Bambuku. This is the greatest list of DRACOSLAYERs you will ever see. Are you taking notes?
Take notes.
Next, you're going to need to be playing Sky Iris. Why? Beautiful Majesty Pegasus here could search Sky Iris. Only one. That's all you need. And then, here's where the deck becomes absolutely broken. You will be playing Bestials.
But Trev, Kashtira's in the format, bro.
Kashtira sucks a lot. Don't worry. I will show you how to deal with that deck. But there's a reason why you need to be playing the Bestials. Where's Lubelia? Oh, there it is. You are going to be playing a very cool lock. I'm not even going to tell you what it is now, because you're going to have to see for yourself when I start to play. You're going to stay tuned for the whole video to be able to see this absolute mastery unfold. I don't need Brandon Befallen. This will suffice. Now, if you guys notice, there is 11 cards. DRACOSLAYERs is the first Pendulum deck in human history that is actually able to play defensive hand traps, so your opponent gets absolutely cooked. However, this deck, Kashtira loser deck, is still in the format despite the fact that it sucks. So we are going to also need to have cards that deal with that deck. So what are we going to do? We're going to play Triple Max, Triple Ash. We have a bunch of Bestials as well. This is fine for hand traps for now. You can play Imperm as well if you like. What I would like to do here is to play cards like Triple Tactics Talents. You do need to keep in mind that you cannot really utilize your scales with this deck. So you need to build this deck to destroy Kashtira, to make sure that Kashtira does nothing. And Talents obliterates that loser deck. This is a nice Imperm. We're going to play 3 of that. We're going to play 2 Talents. This will suffice. Yo, Milano! You came just in time. What's up?
What's up, Duelist?
We are building DRACOSLAYERs live.
Oh my God.
Should I play 3 Talents or 3 Imperm? Pick one. One of them will be a 2 of.
I pick Triple Tactics Talents, bro, because you gotta
I agree.
of that, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what? That's unrefutable logic. I cannot refute with that. So we're going to play double Imperm. I do like 3. You know, let's play 3 of those. We'll drop one of the Bestials. We'll play 2 Imperm. So now we do need to buy some cards. So we're going to go here. We're going to go to how to obtain. We're going to go to Rage of Chaos. And we are going to get 10 packs. We are looking for our good friend Ignis. Ignis or Dynamite. Yo, that doesn't even look like a UR. All right, we got some URs. We're just going to sell those. Guaranteed this is Ignis. This is ugly. Hope you guys are having an absolute wonderful day. Today's a joyous, wonderful day. Hope you guys are having a great one, because I know I am. Deck list time! You're gonna look at this list, you're like, yo, Trip, why the heck are you playing Amorphages? What is this? A Morphage deck? No, it's DRACOSLAYER Odd Eyes Amorphage. Why? Because synergy is next level with Bestials, just to scare your opponent. Why do we do this? We're gonna end up looping Auto Revolution Dragon twice, thanks to CED. We're gonna essentially use our own Bestials to banish our own Revolution Dragon. To then, Revolution Dragon will first search Chaos Emperor, which will then add the card we banished, which is Revolution Dragon, which searches any dragon. So our end board is gonna be a combination of Sloth, Leckery, and a bunch of negates. And your opponent cannot attack into the Sloth because it's protected by our good friend Dinosaur and our good friend Hope Harbinger. So let's go destroy our opponents. I'm ready. Are you? Let's go. This is another version that we're gonna test out as well. We're gonna go straight into duels with this. Also, a card to keep in mind is Desires. So Desires is a card I'm going to be testing out in here. The reason why is if you have Desires or Prosperity, you can just discard the extra card. You can only use once per turn, one of them per turn, obviously. You can discard the extra card with Maiden, and Maiden is able to discard that. Chicken Game is another card to think about a field spell to search, just even one. That way you have an option of Chicken Game or Iris, or if Desires banishes, you get both. So we're going to test some lists remotely close to this as well. Ultimately, I believe that the best list to use would be this. Very clean and compact. And still has the broken end board of Sloth, Leckery protected with CED, protected by Dinosaur, Hope Harbinger, and Baron as a negate. If you guys are ready for this, why don't you guys smash the subscribe button, show Sam some love. Also, if you love Pendulum, check out my channel, Trip Gaming. It'll be in the description below. So let's get straight into the duels. Let's go. Now time for you guys to see what this deck does when it goes first. And let me tell you, that card, it showed my opponent has something. It better be a Max C, because if it's not a Max C, you are cooked, my friend. It might be Dimensional Shifter. That would also stop us. Slightly, but not enough. Activate Bestial Lubellion. I'm going to use this right away because that shows him he has Shifter or Maxi. So I want to essentially search Bestial Magnuma as soon as humanly possible. This hand is absolutely nuts. We're going to activate Auto Revolution Dragon right now. What we're going to do is we're not going to search Luster Pendulum. The end goal is Luster Pendulum. We're going to search Chaos Emperor. This is how the combo starts. So first things first, we're going to use Bestial Magnuma to banish our own Revolution Dragon, the card that we just used. Revolution Dragon is not once per turn. Because it's not once per turn, we're actually going to loop it twice. So now, yes, I would like to activate the effect of Bestial Magnuma. Thank you so much for asking. Next, we're going to use Chaos Emperor, the dragon of arm, whatever. Activate the effect. Chaos Emperor, the dragon of big arms. That's the new name. We're going to use the effect to add back Auto Revolution Dragon. This card's not once per turn. So now we're going to use it to search Luster Pendulum. We just got our, by doing that, we get a free Chaos Emperor Pendulum Dragon, which is level 8. And on top of that, going second, it's very vital for its effect. We're going to search Luster Pendulum. Now we have a hand we can work with. We can use Revolution Dragon to search anything we want. What we're going to do now, I'm actually going to summon Bestial Lubellion. And I'm going to use the effect. Now we're testing out the Pot of Desires. It might not be in the final build, because Desires, going second is broken. But going first, you run the risk of banishing your combo pieces that you would like. So Revolution Dragon could search me quite a lot here. I'm just going to use Desires because I want to know what gets banished before I use. I have 3 targets for Revolution Dragon. I can also use the effect of special. Let's see what we got rid of. So we were Sloth or Leckery. Nice. Sloth and Leckery stay. We get rid of 2 Dynamites. You need to get the Luster Pendulum out of the deck before Desires. Pretty solid. 2 Maidens are gone though. 2 Maiden, 2 Dynamite. That is quite a lot, but that's part of the game. So next, we do have another Ignis. So we're now going to scale Luster. We're going to scale Ignis. What this is going to allow us to do now is activate effect. This will allow us to get another Ignis. But not just that, it'll also allow us to trigger the Ignis to special from our deck. So we will do exactly that. If we check, Sky Iris is not gone. So we're going to special Majesty Pegasus. We're going to now use Majesty Pegasus special effect to search out Sky Iris. Next, we're now going to have to discard 1 card. I'm going to opt to discard Ignis. I'll get to why later, because we're going to like to have 1 DRACOSLAYER in the graveyard to later be able to add for free. Next, we do have quite a lot of options here. So what I'm going to opt to do here is we summon Sword. We can make a free Baron to floor. So what we're going to do now, we're going to activate the effect Sornier. We're going to get rid of the Magnuma. The reason why is you always want to light and dark in there because you have a free summon from CED. Majesty Pegasus turns into a tuner. So So we now got a free Baron, so all of our plays are live. This is very important to do, because now you could basically play for free. We use the effect. We're going to use the effect to essentially send anything we want in the grave. I'm just going to send another Lubellion. All right, so next I'm actually going to summon the CED by getting rid of the Revolution Dragon. We're going to keep the Lubellion in the grave. This is also why I said get rid of the Dark. So it's perfect. Now you have all the Bestials also in there, so you could next turn you could use CED's effect to add them all back. We'll save the Sky Iris though for another effect for later. We're gonna use a Revolution Dragon effect here. Let's see what he would like to do. Eventually we would like this card to be the high scale. We're gonna search for this. Just calculate. 2 Revolution Dragons gone. We have 1 left. This is all Revolution Dragons are gone. This is where Desires is like not crazy, because all 3 Revolution Dragons are useless right now. We're gonna do a cool play. We're gonna go Beyond the Pendulum. Let's search for a low scale. We win the game easily. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put these into Beyond the Pendulum. We can use Beyond the Pendulum effect. Search for a low scale. But we are going to search any low scale we want. We want to keep the Dracoslayers in the deck to summon. We're actually gonna search CED, because next turn this is gonna end up being a follow-up for us. We're not gonna pen 3. We're gonna do a very cool play here. Just wait. My opponent has something. Save the Leckery in hand. This is what's gonna end up with the broken end board. You have access to it every single game, so it's really easy. Keep in mind, remember we sent the Ignis to the graveyard earlier. We're doing a very cool play now. Next, we're actually gonna Baron pop our own Luster. I would love to activate Sky Iris, pop Luster, search Revolution Dragon. But as I mentioned, they're all literally gone and out of the deck. We have no more targets. So we're actually gonna be forced to pop our own card. So I will pop this. I need the Luster Pendulum for 2 reasons. I need the extra deck to summon off Majesty Maiden. And on top of that, I also need its scale for Leckery to be there. So I'm going to summon Magister Paladin. Effect. So when this card XYZ summoned, I'm not able to add the end phase, be able to add a free card. More importantly, it summons the only like I need the Luster Pendulum. So it summons it up for free. The effect of everything's activated. That's great. And activate the effect now. The special summon is very important to be able to summon this out, because now I get a free card at the end phase as follow-up as well. It puts a card in the grave. Oh, I gotta go fast because of time. So I'm just gonna go super fast. I'll explain the combo after. We're gonna summon out Ignister. Ignister is now gonna summon out the dragon of our deck. We're gonna go super fast because of time. This is now gonna summon out the dragon. This is where it gets really interesting. We're actually now gonna go into Pisty. We're gonna put the Pisty right here. We're gonna loop Ignister. Pisty is not Ignister is not once per turn, as was Auto's Revolution Dragon, so we should loop multiple times. We're now going to triple burst. We're gonna summon triple burst. We're now gonna use this Pisty to bring back that same Ignister, to be able to utilize it again. We're now gonna summon Ignister here. Next, we're gonna take the Pisty and the triple burst specifically to go into Seal. This is very vital for the combo. So now we're gonna go into Seal. I gotta go fast because of time. We're gonna put the Seal at the very top. We're gonna use Ignister again to get another free summon. We're gonna scale Leckery. We have no more free summons. This is okay. This is game. I'm gonna show you guys the lock right now. You're simply gonna go to end phase, just get a huge board going here. We could pop this if we want to shuffle something back, but there's no reason to. So we're gonna go end phase here. We're gonna be able to search anything we want in the end phase. I'm gonna show you guys the very cool lock now. Add Druid Worm and Ignis. We're cutting it down on time, big time. Add Joker. All right. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna use Seal effect on our own card. We're gonna use Seal now. Select the monster to tribute. We'd like to tribute Seal. What this will do is we'll add a follow-up back. So we're gonna use this to bounce this back because it's an incredible follow-up for us. Now gonna trigger Seal to summon out Sloth. Oh my god, I made a slight error, guys. Oh my god, I had to bounce the Ignis back. Oh my god, I made a huge error. So the error, oh my god, that was game-changing of an error. I misplayed hard. So we have to free up a free zone. By freeing up the free zone, we're then able to summon our Druid Worm. So anytime he summons a monster, we pop it. I'm gonna pop that. I'm gonna negate that. You guys see that play there? So if I bounce the Ignis back, that was the only difference. So what this does is he's not able to use the extra deck and he's not able to use spells. That's what this does. And the second he summons a monster, I use Druid Worm and Branded Beast in the battle phase to get rid of it, and Baron protect everything. So he's supposed to not, like, this would be game right now if I just bounce my Ignis. You guys see that play? He's locked out of spells. Now he can just freely. You also notice he can't use his extra deck, so he just loses. But that was the play there. So what it does, it's a sloth lock. Typically, it's Dynastor protect them from battle, but Branded Beast also protects it from battle because you can't special summon, so you're supposed to normal summon. But when you normal summon in the battle phase, you Branded Beast to pop my Druid Worm and your card to destroy it and get it off the field. So you can't use spells, you can't special from the extra deck. You have a Baron negate to stop anything, and you have Branded Beast to pop your normal summon. And typically, you have a Dynastor or a Hope Harbinger where you're not able to attack into the sloth. So it's a cool lock. There, I just forgot to bounce Ignis back to my hand. I just basically overcooked, but it was enough for victory, obviously. In this duel, we're going second against Sword Soul. So he sets up incredible opening from the opponent. He has incredible Ecclesia into Moye, into Adhara. He's gonna have a full board here, but what's a full board to a DRACOSLAYER? So we have Majesty Pegasus, we have double Ignis, we also have Talents and Prosperity. So I'm toying around with playing Prosperity and Desires. Prosperity should be in the deck because you don't draw at all. But Talents, there's scenarios where you could draw. And if you ever have multiple pots, so in this version, I'm testing Desires and Prosperity, you just discard it with Majesty Maiden's effect that gets Sky Iris. So I'm going to teach you guys a few things about DRACOSLAYER as my opponent's comboing with his ugly, boring deck. So Majesty Pegasus, be careful in Master Duel. It has a hand effect. Don't use the hand effect ever. Very rarely do you ever want to use a hand effect. It does stop DRACOSLAYERs from being destroyed and targeted. But if it's already targeted, it's not like Misk. It's like, imagine Misk, but like when Misk was a baby. Majesty Pegasus, it's okay, the hand effect, but typically you want to save it in the hand for the scale effect. Ignis, when Ignis is destroyed, this is why it triggers it plays so well with Electromite. When Ignis is destroyed, it specials a DRACOSLAYER from your deck and treats it as a tuner or non-tuner, your choice. So you can do a lot of cool plays with it. I'm gonna let my opponent go off here. Simply through Prosperity and Talents, you're gonna be able to break basically any board he puts up, especially if he goes Baron. Because if he goes Baron, he's gonna stop Prosperity without question. Then I Talents the Prosperity, destroy the Shishao, nice blackout, you suck later. So it's gonna be quite easy to slap up the board. Then it all depends on what we could do with Ignis and Majesty Pegasus. These alone get into a solid end board. What you want to play this deck as this is the first Pendulum deck ever. They can play hand traps, like 15 hand traps. So what we're going to be doing is playing it as a control deck, but while ensuring that no matter what, you're always in an advantageous position, whether you're going first or second. So here, let's see if he goes into what Synchro 10 he's going to decide to go into. Whatever Synchro 10 he does decide to go into is going to be clapped. Well, Baron to floor. Baron to floor is great versus spells and stuff, but you know, it doesn't really matter. He's burn me for 1200. He does have an Adhara engrave. So let's see what he gets. His deck was too ugly to pay attention. So I'm gonna see if he searched the trap card. He did not search the trap card, which tells me he probably already has a trap card. So let's see what he ends up doing. Also, if he ends up locking darks with Protoss, doesn't hurt us. Hurts Magicians and Endymion a lot because they're all darks. Oh, he had Protoss. Yep. He's actually gonna lock us for darks right now. So we are completely locked out of darks, which means any Bestial we get, that stops our Bestial, stops our CED play, that stops our Dragon play, it stops Beyond the Pendulum. That does hurt us. We don't really care though, because we're playing Pendulum, the best deck, so it's fine. It doesn't stop the DRACOSLAYERs, which is great. There's no trap, which is good. Let's see if he has any hand traps. This is quite the massive board. Proto stopping darks. It stops half our deck. Of course, stops Druid, or of course we draw it there. Now we're going to want to think what we need to do here is we need to bait the Baron ASAP. By baiting the Baron ASAP, we could steal the Baron ASAP. Pop the Shishao. Nice deck. And then we could play freely. He has something. Yes, I need his Maxi. Oh, what a sicko. Oh my god, he has Maxi too. Oh. Maxi, Protoss, Baron, Shishao. If we could beat this, we're literally the best player in Yu-Gi-Oh history. By activating Prosperity, he's forced to Baron. If he Barons this, I simply take it. We get rid of Ignister. We don't need both of these, so I get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of our Dragon play. All right, later, boys and girls. Ash, Maxi, Baron, Protoss, Shishao. This guy is the definition of a sicko, but we're still gonna win. It's irrelevant. Remember what I said, guys, that if I win this, I'm the best player in history. I'm gonna scale this. Response. You have a response to Phroniscus. That was the ugliest play I've ever seen, Sophronicus. I would just like you to know. Like, you don't even know what you're doing, Sophronicus. I would like you to know that. What if we take the Shishao, attack Baron, tribute? What? You're chaining Shishao? You're negating your own Baron? I'm never gonna take your Baron to begin with. We're good. Yo! Yo, we break the whole board. Look at this. Oh my god, yo, this is sick. Call light. Later, Shishao. Change to attack. Enter battle. Kill Baron. Tribute summon Druid. Let's go, baby. Yo, we just outed the whole board. 5 negates, no problem. Nice maxi, loser. Tribute summon. Later. And he can't summon lights on his turn. Go ahead. Let's go. That was nice. What's he gonna do now? Nothing. He can't even make Shishao on his turn. Oh, we're good. Let's go. We're cooking. Now we're just gonna need to draw something. And we could be on the pendulum on our turn. So you be a good boy and pass, all right? Rishuda. Okay, this is still fine, actually. As long as it's not a worm in his hand. I'm gonna say it's another Maxi or Ash Blossom. Low scale, DRACOSLAYER, come on, anything good? Ah, that was not what we wanted. He has something. He has something. He has Valor, I think. But that still gets us a Lubellion. He has some quick effect, confirmed. Oh, I don't want to dad Protos. Okay, we're getting a Shishao. It'll be the craziest comeback in history. Max. Oh my god, he has Maxi. Holy shit, he has Maxi. All right, you know what, guys? I'm going for game here. I'm gonna ulti cam. I'm gonna ulti cam. Sometimes, guys, you just need to know when to go for game, and this is one of those times. Yeah, this is win now. Like, I literally called he had Maxi, by the way. Remember I said he had Maxi or Ash in the last time? So we're gonna now, we're gonna use Chainlink 1 Beyond in case you got lucky and drew an Ash. Chainlink 2 Sorenir to get Sun Lubellion. This will be the greatest victory of all time. DRACOSLAYER, they're crazy. We're gonna send Lubellion. We're gonna search Majesty Maiden, Majesty Pegasus. Okay, we're gonna scale. We're gonna pend. I'm going for game here. I'm going for game. You better have it. We're gonna activate the effect of Majesty Pegasus. Yo, big brain. We're gonna use the effect to add Dynamite, triggering the effect of Majesty Pegasus, also destroying a card, destroying none other than Ignis. Ignis effect will now trigger the special summon. This is about to get insane. We must go for game or we literally lose. All right. Next, we gotta go for game or lose, guys. It's literally win or lose. We're now gonna go into Baron to floor. This is gonna be our negate we're gonna have, because what Ignis does, it actually makes the card that brings out a tuner. So Drew, this is why we play Bestials. We have access to Baron to floor very easily by using Ignis's effect when it's destroyed to make a card a tuner. So now we're gonna bring out Baron to floor. Baron to floor and Druid will trigger. And Baron to floor, now if he has anything, Baron could just freely negate it. So we could go for game. So yeah, I'm not gonna negate my own card, thanks. Now, if we look, I have 2 spells engraved, and Beyond the Pendulum is a spellcaster. I could also Dynamite special Majesty Pegasus at any time. I mean, I'm going for game. I left Selene access code for a reason. So now I'm gonna link these two. I have enough spells. I'm gonna scale this as well. I could special that if I ever need to. We have a short extra deck because we prosperity last turn. Yo, I'm about to win through 5 negates, bro. Yeah. Let's see. I'm under Maxi. Let's see if we can do this, guys. Come on. The only way we lose now is double Imperm or Imperm and Nibiru. But if it's just one of them, we win. We're gonna special this now. We want the access code talker. Here it is. Here it is. Could we go for the game here? Could we go for the game here? Wait, let's summon this too for shits. Summon this. Enter battle phase. Baron to floor. Access code. Let's go. That's 5 negates, bro. That was Proto. Stopped our whole deck. No Beyond Pendulum. No Bestials. That was Chichao. That was Baron de Fleur. That was Maxi. That was Ash Blossom. This is the final list where that's how you typically end on the board, where you have Leckery and Sloth to completely lock them out of special summoning and spells. On top of that, you have Baron as a negate. On top of that, you have Branded Beast to pop the normal summon or pop the enter battles attack Sloth. On top of that, you have Hope Harbinger and Dynaster to lock. So they can't actually, like if they enter battle to attack the Sloth, nothing happens because you're forced to attack Harbinger, you're forced to attack this. Due to Desires literally destroying that like setup, I opted to remove Desires. Another scenario, if you want to play better going second, so you could ultimately, if you like, remove the lock because typically you're going to be able to win anyways. So remove Leckery and Sloth for just 2 Desires. That way you have Prosperity and 2 Desires. But if you were open multiple, you have Maiden to discard to get rid of the Sky Iris. That's the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's how to play DRACOSLAYER correctly. We end on a multitude of negates. Make sure no matter what you do play CED, it's absolutely broken. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to smash the subscribe button for Sam. Check out my channel as well if you want to check out more about pendulums. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.